Guys, and welcome back to the Journey of Self. I am your intuitive tarot reader as well as your host, Brandy, and this is The Journey. Okay, guys, so as promised, I did actually launch the Journey of Self jewelry collection in July. It has been up on the website, thejourneyofself.org. You can go there and you can buy the jewelry directly off the website. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be featuring a piece of jewelry every time I do the readings, okay? Currently on the website, we do have 80 custom pieces of jewelry on the website, earrings, bracelets, anklets, things of that nature. Some are fashionable, such as the Savannah and the Sept collection, and others are spiritual, such as these two featured here on the end, such as the 4 Elements bracelet as well as the Manifestation bracelets. Okay, so this is the piece that I would like to feature this month, the Manifestation bracelet. All right, as you guys can see, this is a mixture of small beads as well as larger beads, okay? This bracelet is about 11 links, or 11 rings, I should say, and can be customized, where you can add rings or take rings away. You can also get this bracelet featured without the larger stones, okay? In that particular case, it looks like this. The larger stones are going to be absent. Hey Gemini, and welcome back to the Journey of Self. I am your intuitive tarot reader as well as your host Brandy, and this is a journey. This is going to be your general reading for the end of August into September. So I've gone ahead and I pulled the cards already. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clarify actually on camera. Okay, so the first card that you guys have is the 3 of Swords. Okay, in this particular deck, the 3 of Swords, it speaks to me of, I was going to say on, then I got confused with of. It speaks on getting cheated out of something. Okay, this is a general reading. It's not a love reading. Love may come up. It may be involved. What I was going to say is sometimes when I do your love reading and then I look at your life path / general reading, I can actually see the connection between the two. So I will say this, even in the love reading that I did for you guys this month, I just did it. That's why I can remember it. Other than that, I wouldn't. Sorry about that, but that's just how it goes. Anyway, in the love reading that I just did for you guys, even there, it wasn't quite clear on what you were being cheated. It wasn't like as though your lover was cheating. That's not it. It could have, honestly, it could have been something in reference to work where you got cheated and it changed the dynamic of your attitude and the way you felt in general. And then maybe it affected your relationship. Not quite sure. Or it's not even like that I'm not quite sure. There's just no real pinpointing. There were like a couple, I won't say a lot, but there were a few scenarios running, different situations for different people. So in this particular deck, there's certain things that I see in the 3 of Swords. First of all, someone taking something from you against your will. That's cheating you, stealing from you, strong-arming you, whatever. Okay? Number 2, also trying to find out a solution to something that you will not find the solution to. Okay? That's another thing. Trying to find a solution to a problem that you just can't figure out. Okay? Next card, the Hangman. However it goes, whatever occurred, this energy, only you'll know in your life, catapult you into a hangman state. Hangman state is a good state. There's always illumination in the hangman state. You always get the answers because you can't hang forever. Eventually, the hangman becomes upright and is ready to take motion. Okay? Now, when I see this card in this deck, I always say, ask people around you. Ask the people around you. There are people or someone or people around you that see exactly what you don't and can help you in this situation. The King of Swords. The next thing to do in this particular situation is be like the King of Swords. That is where you either you've cut people, places, and things off that really don't work for you or helped you get to this situation, this hangman situation, or you're going to do that, or you need to do that. Two of Swords. It speaks of the duality of trying to marry two different parts of oneself or trying to make a decision, trying to aim and shoot. The Fool. As in the love reading for Gemini, everybody's not in love, I'm aware. But as in the love reading, the end result was the Magician. In this, the end result is the Fool. To me, very good energies after discontentment, after unhappiness, after disappointment. Very good energies. Let's go ahead and clarify some things. Let's clarify this Three of Swords. Maybe we can get some clarity on exactly what's going on in this situation. It could involve money, pregnancy, love, or work. Or all of them. Let me just pull up my chair a little bit. I need to sit back. I'm having back issues all of a sudden. It's not all of a sudden. It's not sudden. But I'm having back issues. I can't seem to get comfortable when I sit down. Do you guys think that's a sign that I don't need to sit down? I need to get up and move? No. Neither here nor there, right? Sidebar. Sorry, guys. Anyway. But if you see me squirming, that's the reason. I'm having issues with my back. Temporary issues, but issues nonetheless. Okay, so for those of you that are having financial difficulties, whatever the situation is, it's going to help you not have financial difficulties. It's going to lead you to a place of abundance where you're going to be able to, pay those bills a little bit easier. I feel like at work, any situations at work, if you handle the situation well, that it will promote you into a different place. You will be seen and earn more respect in the workplace. It could be very lucrative for you in the future, if not currently. However it goes, you guys have to show patience, and mercy, and you guys have to be giving so that the universe can then return that into your life. You guys have to feel abundant within yourself, so then the universe can bring more abundance into your life. And you guys have to be generous with others so that the universe can bring more of that into your life. Now, don't be silly. Don't be silly. Don't give away everything you get. But, however, do find ways that you can give back, maybe of your time, your emotions, your energy. Like, just because you're going through something, the best way to make yourself feel better, the best way to build self-esteem is to go and help others. Doesn't necessarily have to be monetary. It could also be time. It could be your time, your energy that you dedicate or donate to someone else's needs. It's always a good way to feel better about yourself and to bring more abundance into your life. I feel like you guys are going to move into a place of your personal reassurance and your personal confidence growing and your creativity. Oh my gosh. First of all, the Empress came out in the love reading, and now here it is again in the general life path reading. And that's one thing that I was saying in that love reading, that it's not just about love. Whatever was going on in the situation, it's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. It could be caused or catapulted, or the catalyst could be a love relationship, maybe not working out. But this is not about you and someone else. This is a personal change that is occurring in your life that is going to lead you to a better place for you, a better version of you. You guys also may be involved with someone who you'll know them because they have certain characteristics, such as the fact that they're, sorry guys, hold on, sorry. Hello? Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, so there's a person in your life that you need to look out for, and be aware of this person. Why? Because this person, their moral code, you're going to know them. This person can seem like they're, if this is love, right? This person may seem like elusive and mysterious and secretive, right? However, this person is all those things, but not in a good way. You're not going to peel away a layer and find out that this person is amazing. No, actually, this person is rather sinister toward you. You'll know them because this person is kind of, I'm doing this because you're going to know by the things that come out of their mouth. They're rather bigoted. They say things against other people that, are really based on, I guess when we speak of a bigot, right? It's race, gender, color, economic status, I guess. This person's a hater. Everything that comes out of their mouth is like they're a hater. Nothing's ever good enough for them. That's it. However it goes. Oh, yeah. And this person has a grudge. So, like, you may hear them talking about how they don't like someone because of something that they've done in the past. But this is like a thing. It happens more than once or twice. It's like a theme with them. Not a thing, a theme. Right? And this person may help you lose your moral code or your moral path. And you may lose your money or possessions. This person is not to be trusted with your emotions or your money. So what does that mean? I said this in the love reading. This is crazy that it's coming back out. Keep your I always say this together, keep your purse strings and your heartstrings close. What does that mean? This person does not need to know every thought that you have. They do not need to know your innermost thoughts. They do not need to know. I honestly, when I meet people like this, I'm very casual. I'm never intimate. I don't share intimate thoughts. It's always small talk. But I try not to make it obvious because generally when people like this realize that they've been found out, they generally turn against you and lash out. So what I do is I try to keep it as casual as possible. Nothing intimate or intense. Like, for instance, if you're at work, you don't want to talk about somebody with this person. If they're talking, let them talk and listen. but you don't need to share or put your 2 cents in. If this is in reference to money, you don't need to tell them what you have. If you haven't already shared with them your financial status, you do not need to share your financial status with this person. If this is in love and you realize this person is always negative and you really like them, you might not want to tell them that because they probably will only use it against you. This could be also the difference between a water sign and an earth sign in your life. I feel like maybe for some of you might say that the earth sign is boring. You might really be interested in this water sign, but this water sign is a smooth talker, but he's also a big hater, and I don't even think that he likes you. He might say he does, but he doesn't. This could be a friend too, someone who's a fake friend at work or at home. This could be someone who's trying to get close to you for their own personal gain, but they're nobodies. Person could simply just be a hater. This earth sign, however, you guys, like I said, may feel like this earth sign is too slow and boring for you. But at the end of the day, this earth sign is the cat's meow, because this person is stable and works hard. And goes for what he wants. I'm pulling out life purpose cards when I should be clarifying. So I'm going to put that back for a second, put that to the side. I'll read it to you guys later, that particular card. All right. Let me continue to clarify. Also, too, in the beginning of this, when I clarified, I said to you that your personal power is going to be increasing. You guys are going to be, in a way, magnetic. Be careful when you're magnetic. When you're magnetic and you're vibrating as high as you may end up vibrating, you actually do attract energetic vampires. People who may not even be aware that this is who they are, but however the case may be, this is who they are. And they're only present to try and get a little bit of what you have or to take what you have. Okay? They're not they're not going to give anything. They're takers. Sorry for them, for you, but that's just the reality of it. And I feel like some of you may be being patient and merciful with someone, but you need to understand that you can't change people. You can only accept who they are once you realize it. And you may be trying to fix someone that you know is not fixable. Like in your subconscious, you're not seeing any, like you know that you're not seeing any results. Like you're not seeing any you're not seeing any returns for your efforts with this person. You're not seeing any returns. Like they're not changing. You're being super nice to them and super open with them and all of this stuff, and they're the same hater that you met from the beginning. They're not going to change. I feel like you're trying to, and don't get me wrong, it's nothing wrong with being open, but just know that you have to protect and guard your energy at times. You have to learn when to pull back. Some of you could be dealing with somebody who's a little bit older than you, and that could be a problem as well. Well, not a problem, but that could be the person that either an older friend or an older love interest. That could be part of it. You guys may think that this person is simply, I don't know, older, more mature, and like a little ornery, but no, that's not it. They're jaded. There's a difference. I feel like there's going to be maybe an air sign. This person is like high energy. This person could be like an artist, a builder, some type of, youth craftsman. Works with their hands and creates something tangible. This person could be very energetic and like sporty, like do sports. However it goes, this person may have some advice for you in reference to the situation. Because as I said, you guys need to go ahead and look to those around you. They may have some advice for you. For those of you who have someone around you who's gossiping, don't even. I said before, sometimes you can listen, but it's best that you stay away from this person, because I'm telling you, that's the person. So for some of you, it could be a male. For others, it could be a female. However it goes, this person is negative Nancy, and they're not a true friend to anybody. And the gossip that they're telling, eventually they're going to tell some in reference to you, or get you involved, or somehow flip this into a negativity for you, but they're the ones doing the gossiping. So this could have already occurred too. This could have been maybe something that did occur at work. That's why you feel cheated. Maybe that's why you're trying to find a solution or a situation, whatever the situation may be. But I think if this has to do with love, like this whole situation, if this has to do with love, like the beginning part, not the clarification of this particular card, the hangman, but if the situation, you know, the three of swords, the hangman, the king of swords, the two of swords, the fool. What is that? Being cheated, brokenhearted, trying to find a solution of a problem that you can't fix, being confused, looking to those around you for help, cutting off the things, people, places, and all those other things that just aren't good for you, trying to find a way to make a decision, and also balance the two dualities of oneself, and then ending up in the fool's position, ready to take on life on a new journey. This part. If this is involving love, this situation, don't overlook the problems in your relationship. Somebody might tell you that everything is all good to spare your feelings. Meanwhile, it's not. They know it's not. And it may result in you being even more brokenhearted in the end. If your subconscious is telling you that you need to leave, then you need to leave. It's only going to work out in your benefit. All right, so when it comes to money and the pursuit of it, the relentless pursuit of it, when it comes to doing anything and not letting your morals actually take front seat or take a front row position in your life, I don't know, something forefront. Not letting your moral code be the forefront. It's going to lead you to problems. It's going to lead you to problems. You have to keep your values intact. If there is a new love or rekindled romance from someone in your past, or someone that you maybe was going to break up with, and now you're rekindling this relationship, it may very well be an illusion. As I said before, if you have problems in your relationship and someone's saying, oh, we can get through this, and something is telling you no, or, even if you really want it, it's best to go, because this is only an illusion. It's not going to be anything new. You guys are on a negative cycle that is malefic enough that it's just been clarified by the devil card. Okay, so what does that mean? A cycle this strong, old habits die hard, old dog, new tricks, all of those things kind of come to mind and play a role in this particular situation. This person that you're dealing with may be, they don't have the nicest inner moral code. They don't share your values, but they're not going to tell you because they benefit in some way. The person may be very attractive as well, however, unimportant. Excuse me, guys. It's super late. It's the wee hours of the morning. I usually don't like to deal with energy at this time of night, but I'm up, so I did it. The last card that I have here, I have 3 cards clarifying the King of Swords. When I said you guys need to cut out people, places, and things, I have the 8 of Cups in reverse, which talks about problems and pursuing the wrong interest, and that leading to problems. It also talks of illusions of happiness, hence what I said. Then we have the also clarifying this King of Swords, the Devil card, which speaks of cycles, karmic connections that are just very unhealthy, hard to break. And then the Judgment. Judgment always speaks of you making a decision to bring a renewal to your life. But that's the only time that the Judgment card is successful, when you make the right decision. And then that decision brings a renewal to your life. In other words, in the Judgment card, what does it look like? These people are coming out of coffins. Okay? These people are coming out of coffins, and they're waking to the call, right? So what does that mean? A call is like you have to answer. You have to, the proper word that I'm looking for is you have to respond to the call, right? You have to make a decision to acknowledge the call or to ignore the call, right? Red, green button, whatever. With that being said, that's the thing with the Judgment. If you make the right decision, it brings a renewal to your life, and you can get off of this cycle. Wonderful. I love that. I do see you guys moving forward. I do. If you guys make the right decision, you're definitely going to move forward, and you're going to be happy. The end of this reading is the Fool. Let's clarify a little bit further with the 2 of Swords. If you guys follow your heart and your instincts, you guys will actually gain a new passion, whether it be with friends, love, family. You're going to get a new joy and a new peace. There's someone in your life that I feel like you're going to be able to trust. Then we also have, I feel like you guys need to spend more time with your family. It just came to me that if you guys is dealing with someone and spending time with your family is not something that they like you to do, that's the person you need to leave, and you definitely need to spend more time with your family because you get power from it. And that may be the reason why they don't appreciate you hanging out with your family, because it empowers you. So you guys need to definitely do some family time or some team building time with either your coworkers or your friends at home, however it goes. There's a big opportunity here for camaraderie and a chance to gain a new understanding of the things that really are valuable to you. To put your ducks in a row and your priorities in order. It's definitely a chance of a new perspective here. Hence the Fool. The Fool always goes on a new journey, learning as he goes. So there's definitely a chance for a new perspective here. Let me just clarify one more card if I can get it. The cards don't seem like they want to speak anymore. Nope. So that's it. For some of you, you'll have to make a decision about a third-party situation. Make the right decision before your time runs out and your situation is gloom. The first card that we have out is flowers. Working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. Second card that we have out, study. Reading, research, education. Help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. Music. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. So some of you need to be with nature, be with flowers, garden. Others need to research, read, and educate themselves. Those are things that are going to be key. Others can get this type of healing through music, either playing it, singing it, listening to it, and sharing it. However it goes, these are some of the things that are going to enrich your life and give you that strength to move to the next level. Your situation will definitely improve. Some of you may even be starting a family. Now, with this person that you're with that's giving you crap, maybe not with this person. But whomever you decide, you need to get more information in reference to the situation. Definitely try and get more information. That could be why you're not finding a solution, because you don't have all the moving parts. Because this person is not being exactly forthcoming and honest. Let's pull a couple of the spirit message cards. Support. People come into your life for many different reasons. Some you learn from and then they move on, while others return often because you need to learn more from those individuals. Others remain beside you throughout your entire life. All right, I'm just going to pull one more card for you guys, and then this reading is over. Oh, one flipped out. Caregiver. We are with you. And Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide for others, especially at the end of their lives. Just as you received care and love at the start of your life, caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. Okay, this card usually represents someone who dedicates themselves to a sick friend or family member, or that's what they do with their life. That's their life path, helping and healing. But in this situation, that card actually was referring to someone who may be dealing with the narcissist. And this person may be an enabler of the narcissistic tendencies. You see that this person has no real moral code. You see that this person really has, and the Four of Pentacles just popped out to clarify exactly what I'm saying. Confirmation for me to let me know that I'm on the right path. You see that this person really has no real feelings, doesn't really give, is mostly a taker, is selfish, doesn't have the enlightenment, and you stay anyway, thinking that, this person needs. No. You need to care for self first. If you're not being replenished after you're being emptied out, then what are you really doing? Love is about reciprocation. Relationships are about reciprocation in general. If you're not finding the reciprocation, whether it's in friendship, work, home, then you need to change your situation. That has been your reading for your general life path reading. Okay, Gemini, have a great rest of your day, and namaste.